Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name's Hillary. I'm a mom to a 4-year-old named Sebastian and an almost 2-year-old named Zeb. But today I am leaving them because me and my husband are going on our 5-year wedding anniversary trip to we are going to Miami, Florida. I'm so excited. I've obviously been to Florida quite a few times, but Zach and I, neither one have ever been to Miami. I'm very excited because yesterday we decided to also book a rental car, which we weren't going to do, which means we may drive down to Key West one day. I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned for the videos to find out. Or check out my Instagram, Hillary C. Dyer, because the pictures will definitely be posted there in no time. And you guys, at the rate I'm going with the way I filmed Vlogmas and the way I upload videos and motherhood in general, you guys probably won't see this video until, I don't know, the summer. We'll see. Who knows when, considering it's January 3rd. Anyways, so I'm in the process of packing because I'm mostly packed. Our flight is tonight. This all stuff over here is the kids stuff because they are going to my mother-in-law's for 2 nights, and then my mom will have them for 2 nights. And that is so that, obviously one of our parents isn't, fully responsible for them the whole time or whatever. So we're purposefully doing that so that, our moms can both not have too much to deal with. I am a little overwhelmed because I'm trying to decide how to pack because I wanted to just take carry-on luggage, and I was like, oh, that's easy. We're going for 4 days, 4 nights, and really 4 days because we fly out tonight and we come home Saturday, early morning. So we're really only there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, full days. But I didn't know what to pack because I don't like my body as much in summer clothes as I do winter clothes. So I packed 4 different things because if I wake up and I don't like the way I look, this is our anniversary trip. I want to feel confident and have fun, but I don't know what I'm gonna feel like each day. So I had to pack a lot of outfits, which is very it's very uncharacteristically me as who I am as a person, because I'm very, very low key most of the time. But yeah, so that whole suitcase is full of just our clothes. I have this suitcase which has some toiletries and stuff because I figured if we're checking a bag, then it doesn't matter what size I get. But then I packed all of that with clothes, and then so this one has the toiletries in it, which means I now need to check that bag. That's my carry-on. Zach has a carry-on that he hasn't packed a single thing in, and he's still at work. He'll be home in a little bit. And then I have this carry-on, and obviously we both get a carry-on and a personal item. So I'm thinking I might just put some stuff in this one for carry-on because I obviously don't want to lose my makeup. In the event they lost our luggage, I don't want to lose my makeup. So I don't know if I should just make this my carry-on and not have that, or put all of that in here. I don't know. I'm trying to think through all of that. Also, let me come closer to the camera. I haven't uploaded anything Christmas related yet, so you guys would not have seen this beauty. This was my Christmas present from Zach. I'm so excited about it because after having kids, my wedding ring hasn't fit me, and after having Zeb, my ring hasn't fit me pretty much for 2 years because he's almost 2. And so I've been wearing random rings, or I haven't had anything specific to wear as my wedding ring. So I picked this out, and Zach got a really good deal on Black Friday, and I'm so excited about it. I was like, this will be perfect. I'll get it for Christmas. I'll be able to wear it on our anniversary in Miami. I'm so excited. It's also excited because it's not only our 5-year wedding anniversary, but it's also our 10-year dating anniversary. So we've been together for 10 years, which is honestly insane. But yeah, so 10 years, 2 kids. We've been on lots of trips. We're gonna add this one to the list. And we were actually talking, and we haven't been anywhere together, just the 2 of us, on a trip since Sebastian was born. So in 4 years we haven't been anywhere. So basically our whole marriage, we've had very little like time as just husband and wife together without kids, because Sebastian was a honeymoon baby. And so the whole first year of our marriage I was pregnant, and then he was born in October before our anniversary in January. So we never really had any married time for just the 2 of us. So I'm actually really, really excited that finally 5 years later, we're going to make some time for the 2 of us to celebrate each other and who we are as a couple, because who we are now is very, very, very different than who we were 5 years ago, much less 10 years ago in high school. So I'm really excited. I'm going to try and finish getting all of this together. I wanted to go ahead and start the video now because y'all know how the vlogging process has been recently. So like, you know, who knows if I'll be able to vlog. But I do want to try and vlog this trip because I won't have kids, so it'll be a little bit easier, I think, to vlog and try and document some stuff. So, because it's just 2 adults. So, my hands won't be nearly as full. But it was sad. I put Zeb down for a nap, and he normally doesn't fight naps or sleep or anything. He normally just like gets in his bed and he's good. And today he literally, I'll put a picture that I took. He literally made me like rock him. Like he would not get in his bed. He was like crying. He would not lay down. And I was like, I feel like he knows that I'm leaving tonight, and like that was the last time rocking him before like we'll get home on Saturday. So I think that he knew that, and that was a little bit sad, but I'm still very excited for time with my husband, although a little bit sad to leave my kids. But anyways, I need to be productive and get some things done, so I will check in with you guys whenever I have time. This is cool though. Hi vlog. So we're in Miami. We made it. There's a lot to catch up on. So, first of all, there was a hurricane, or no, tornado warning, wasn't it? There's a tornado warning this afternoon in Atlanta. We decided to drive straight through it to get to the airport on time. Got to the airport, flight was delayed, flight was delayed, flight was delayed. Then I got a notification that there was another flight and it was like free to switch to that flight or whatever. So we did. And then I was like, you know what, this is all gonna work out. It's gonna be great. I had a really positive attitude. And we went up to the gate agent and I was like, you know, hey, we were on this flight and then that didn't work out.
I asked if the bags were gonna make
I'm not there yet. And I said we were on this flight, that didn't work out, now they moved us to this flight. But our seats obviously aren't beside each other anymore. Is there any way you can fix that? It's our anniversary and we would like to be able to sit together. And he was like, absolutely. He was like, let me see what we have. And he looked and there was 2 seats available and he was like, sure, I can move you guys here. And we were like, thank you, perfect. So then we asked about our luggage and if it was gonna be on our flight, and he said, yeah, should be, no worries. So didn't really think anything about it, kind of just trusted the guy. So then we waited, it was finally time to board. We get on, worked out even better, was in like a really positive mood because, ooh, palm trees. We ended up where we were, it was the very back of the plane, and there was no one in the back 2 rows hardly at all. And the row next to us, there was no one seated in. And so Zach ended up moving over to that row completely by himself, and I had my seat, and the lady was in the window. And so we had lots of space, it was great, all going well. Then I look at my app, and it says that our bag hasn't been checked onto our flight. And I was like, I just have a feeling, like just a gut feeling. And I was trying to not think about it. I was like, maybe it's wrong, maybe it wasn't scanned. Well, no, it wasn't wrong. Our luggage was on the flight we were originally supposed to be on. The positive is that we are not still in Atlanta because after multiple delays, that flight is now not leaving until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So thankfully, we are in Miami. We didn't miss out on our rental car or our hotel, but the downfall is we have no luggage. I am praying that I put contact solution in my carry-on bag because really and truly I can do without everything else. We don't have toothbrushes. We
can get toothbrushes from this gas station right here.
But I don't want to have to stop it. I would rather just not.
I got you, car. I know I was out of my lane.
So, anyways, our luggage won't be here till 8 o'clock in the morning. It's currently 1 o'clock in the morning, so 7 hours, and our luggage won't be here till 9:45. The flight leaves at 8 o'clock. Prayerfully, it will actually leave on time, and our luggage will be here by 9:45, and we can finally start our vacation with hopefully no more hiccups and stressors and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, so that's the update. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Very tired. Zach's very tired. But they also, another positive is that the rental car people, because we're married and live in the same house, they allowed a secondary driver for free, so thank God I don't have to drive the car, because I thought I was gonna have to drive, and this is a real blessing not having to. So anyways, we're here. Hopefully the vlog gets better. Right?
Yes.
Nothing is going as planned. This just keeps getting like worse and worse by the second. We found the hotel, but then the hotel doesn't have parking. And so we looked for street parking and we couldn't find street parking. And then we found overnight parking that was $45. So even though the car's only gonna be there until, you know, like 5 hours, we have to go back to the airport to get our freaking luggage. We had to pay $45 for it. And here's to just hoping that we can even get to the car in the morning, because what if that guy's not there when we go back to pick up the car? Because checkout's at 11.
By 11.
But what if he's not there when we go back to get the car?
Somebody be there.
Freaking hope so. Otherwise, we're really screwed. But yeah, anyways. We're going to take showers and put on dirty clothes again because we have nothing else to do. So. Hi guys. I have absolutely no idea what the last thing I filmed was.
I know you don't want to, but you gotta call Delta. Your card is locked.
Yeah, so don't know where I left off last. I don't think I vlogged anything today. So essentially today, I got up at like 7. My alarm went off at 7.
Which one is it?
And it's
Collins?
the Collins Avenue. I got up at 7 and I got in the shower and then put back on dirty clothes because obviously we had no luggage. And I checked my app, to which it read, luggage has been removed from airplane. And I was like, I don't know what this means. Like, it was supposed to be on the 8 o'clock flight. Get stressed out. I'm like, Zach, get up. We've got to go. We've got to go to the airport. We've got to talk to people in person, try and figure this out. And we get here to find out that us, along with multiple other people, we made multiple friends today that incurred lots of baggage issues because of the hurricane, tornado, whatever, yesterday in Atlanta. Storms. And so I don't even know how to like fill in the chaos of our day. It was like the first 2 flights our bags weren't on. Then it was like on the next flight that the bags came in, our bag was the very first one off and we got so excited. We're like, yes.
How the hell do you exit this place? Sorry.
You're fine. We got so excited, like, yes, this is it. Our bags are gonna be here. No, it was just one of our bags. And it was all the bag, luckily, that had all of our clothes in it, but I had packed all of like toiletries, like shampoo, conditioner, all that kind of stuff in the other bag. So we couldn't even like just go to the hotel and like take a shower and then like come back and get our clothes later. And so we couldn't do anything. So this is when I met Lorna. Lorna is the gift from God. So after we knew we were gonna have to wait for like another set, like all of the flights today for the like weird part were like coming in. I keep forgetting my train of thought.
Lorna.
Yeah, so all the flights kept coming in like 2s. So it was like there was like flights at like 10 something and 10 something and then like 1 something, 1 something. So between those, we were waiting, trying to kill time, and so we went up to the ticketing counter because I wanted to see if there would be any way to get any compensation for the fact that like our flights were delayed. We basically had like lost an entire day of our trip sitting at this airport. And so I had called reservations because we walked up to the line. The ticketing counter, I mean, was outrageous. There were so many people in line. And so I called reservations on the phone, and the guy I was talking to like didn't understand what I needed to get done, and he then was like really rude, and we were like going back and forth, and then he just hung up. And I was like, okay, well, guess we're just gonna wait in line. So I wait in line, we get up to the counter, and the first lady like did not understand what I was trying to do, which wasn't this big drastic thing. I just wanted to come back later on Saturday, and she did not understand that. So she goes and gets her manager, and her manager comes over, and she's like, there's no flights today. You can't take a flight today. And we're like, that's not what we're trying to do. And so I explained everything to Lorna, God bless her, and...
I really hope that... Sorry, I didn't grab a receipt from...
Did it not give you one?
No.
Oh, well.
Add it to the day.
I can't make this shit up.
Map.
So, just adding to the list. Anyways, I think I was talking about Lorna. So anyways, talking to Lorna, and I explained everything to her, and she pulls it in the system, and the second I hear her say, oh, well, we can just put it in as IROPS, I literally was like, that's it, they're doing it, they're switching our flight.
I got it.
Because in my travel agent days, I knew IROPS means irregular operations, whatever. Like, I knew that she was gonna just process it and upgrade us. Or switch our flight with no charge, which is all like I was asking for. And then like a few minutes later, our tickets print out. She says, here you go. And I literally almost cried. I was like, you are my hero. Thank you so much. And we were like, oh my gosh, okay, blessings in disguise. And then we decided to go. We still had a little bit of time till like the next bag flights would land or whatever. So we went to Chili's because neither of us had really eaten. We ate pizza at like 4:30, 5 o'clock yesterday. And then our flight only served water. There was no snacks. So I've had 2 protein bars today. Zach has literally had nothing. We were dying. So we were also exhausted. So I don't even think we were able to comprehend how hungry we were. So we went to Chili's, and that was great. And then we go back down to baggage, and the first flight comes in, and our bag's still not there. And we were literally just like this is just never gonna end. And then the next bag cycle comes through. And there it is. Let's go. I want to go tell that lady my second bag.
Oh, it took a while.
I mean, yeah, it took a while, but to wrap the story up, it took a while. But our bag showed up. I was so excited. We went over. We had made friends with the baggage claim lady. Like, she literally was like waiting with us, wanting our bags to be there just as bad as we did. And we went over, and she was like, thank you for telling me you got your bag. I would have been literally worried sick about it, because we've, like I said, literally talked to her the entire day. And so she took back our like receipts or whatever for the bags, which was great. So we got our bag, and then we go out to the parking lot. We're like, finally, we can leave. Then we can't find the car. Zach had forgotten where he'd parked it. And he was like thrown off the way that like the parking garage was laid out versus how we came out versus how he came back in. And so that was a whole thing. We finally got in the car, and we go to pay $25 because we've been at the airport all day.
No, I did pay.
I know. We go, and he pays, and then we try and leave. And that's what the clip before this, where you saw me put the camera down and restart the story, was because we tried to check out, and the machine had never given him a receipt or anything. And so they almost were like just not going to let us leave the airport. So, you know, just to add to the chaos, like, what's next? Like, what's gonna be freaking next?
If they were gonna sit there and see, I was just gonna tell them, you better just go ahead and put me on a flight to Atlanta.
Like,
Flight to Atlanta.
What is gonna be next? I don't even know.
Spirit.
But we are now headed to the hotel. I cannot wait to shower and put on something other than these clothes that I've had on, and sleep, kind of. But I also like don't want to sleep, because then I'm worried I won't sleep tonight. I don't know. I'll catch you guys up when we don't look like this and have better plans for the day. But basically, this is the start of our trip. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We landed at 11:30 last night, and it's now 3:30 before we even get to start our trip. So here's to the start of a new adventure, and probably a new vlog, because why not? Let's start a new one when the fun actually starts. This will just be the chaotic travel vlog.